Hare Krishna, Saurav. Can you speak something? I'm not able to hear you.
Hello, Mataji. Hare Krishna. I'm here.
Yeah, I think. Please.
Hello.
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm here, Mataji.
Okay. Thank you. Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
One second, sorry. Hare Krishna. So, welcome everyone. We'll start the class with prayers to Srila Prabhupada. I often offer my respects to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is very dear to Lord Krishna. O spiritual master, I offer my respects to you, your servant of your Guru, Saraswati Goswami, and preaching the message of Lord Caitanya to the Western countries. Panchatattva mantra. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gauri Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. So today we are not doing our usual Bhakti Viksha class. It's an entirely new topic. It's a special class. And I'm planning to do it in maybe one or two to three parts, depending on how much we can cover in a particular class. So how many of you understood the poster? There was an information poster which went. Anybody, if you read the poster, the topic today? Yes. So did you get surprised by the topic? So here we are every day, we are discussing how to strengthen our bhakti, how to improve our bhakti. And here comes a topic where the topic is how to destroy the bhakti, how to kill the bhakti. So the aim of giving such a topic was to make us think that there is something in our spiritual life, there is something in our bhakti life which can destroy our bhakti. So the purpose of now today and the upcoming session is what is it that one special thing which can actually kill our bhakti? Okay. So in the language of properly, if I put it little in the language of ISKCON, we call it, I'll just put it in chat. We call it Vaishnava Aparadha. So Vaishnava, you all know. Anybody knows what is Vaishnava? Yeah. So Vaishnava, the first word Vaishnava means one who is a devotee of Lord Vishnu. He is called a Vaishnava. Okay. Now, what is the meaning of aparadh? So, aparadh means actually offense. Sort of, we can make it understand. I'll still try to simplify, break it down and simplify it. Hmm? So, aparadh actually means an offense. So, offense which is done towards a Vaishnava. So, basically, when we are hurting a devotee, when we are hurting another Vaishnava, is called Vaishnava Aparadha. Is it? Or is it the definition is clear?
Yes, yes, Mataji.
Okay. So basically, any act of ours, anything which we do, which hurts, which insults, or which humiliates or make fun of another devotee is called a Vaishnava Aparadha. I'll put it in chat. Okay. So can anybody of you understand from this chat, or Saurav is going to simplify it? Or actually, if you look at meeting summary, somebody is asking you to do a meeting summary, we'll share the recording of the class. So hurting a devotee is also a Vaishnava Aparadha. So is this basic outline clear? What is Vaishnava? So Saurav can just type V and A. So throughout the class, you can just say V and A, which becomes a Vaishnava Aparadha. So anything which we do, which hurts, insults, or makes fun of another devotee is called a Vaishnava Aparadha. So basically, there are two devotees. You're also a devotee, and there's another person who's a devotee. But you are saying something, you are doing something which insults or which hurts the other person. That becomes the Vaishnava. So, is the definition clear? If it is clear, then we'll move. Otherwise, if you have any questions, because as I told in my video today that it's an extremely important topic. So I want all of you to pay attention and remain focused. Any doubt, we can stop in between. You can clarify the doubt. Okay. So now I want to know from all of you, we all have family. Yeah. We also go for a job. How do you feel if uh, somebody insults you or somebody hurts you? It feels bad, right?
Yeah, feel upset, Mataji, feel upset. If we are not at fault, Sonam was saying, then why?
Correct. Yeah. Why? If you're not at fault, why? Yeah, correct. It's a very valid point. It's a very good point. If I have not done anything and somebody is insulting me, if somebody is hurting me, then why? Why somebody should insult me? So that's a very valid thing. So we'll keep that in mind, what Sonam has just referred to, right? Now, look at your parents, right? So what we give them respect, and what in exchange do they give it to us? So when we are respecting I'll repeat my question. When we are respecting our elders, what do we get in return from them?
Maybe they
Yes.
insult us sometimes.
No, like we are treating them properly. We are treating our
They
parents
care for us.
nicely,
They give us food. They guide us. They teach us about life, like
right?
when we grow up. But
Right. But
Anshuman
what?
Prabhu saying
Uh,
sometimes, when we respect them, they give us respect. But sometimes we respect them, we don't get that respect back. So that both are possible.
okay. But if it's a good relationship, if you are respecting your parents, parents give you blessings, right? They give you blessings. Of course, they give you all material things, they give you all comforts of life, all said and done. But above all, they give us blessings. So when we are serving them, when we are appreciating, when we are respecting them, in return, we also get blessings from them. So similarly, in order to achieve success in our spiritual life, we need blessings from devotees, right? So if we are hurting them, or if we are saying something negative to them, or if we are, passing a comment which hurts them, then there and then that flow of blessings stop. That flow of good wishes stop. Is it right? Is it understandable? So if we offend a devotee, if we hurt them, we lose all the opportunity to receive the blessings, which are very, very important to surviving Krishna consciousness. So how many of you actually get support from other deaf devotees? You can just actually raise your hand. No need to switch on the raise hand on the computer. How many of you have actually got help and support and good wishes and good association from other deaf devotees? Okay, Anshuman. Anybody else? Ashok and Shubhankar. Okay, Sanjay, Nandini. Yeah. So here we have people who have got good association and who have got a lot of support from other deaf devotees, right? So which means that getting good association and getting positive feedback or getting being loved by other devotees is very, very critical. It is very important to, advance in our bhakti life. Now, on the opposite side, if we pass some loose comment, now suppose you're not directly passing a comment, you are indirectly saying something. Suppose two people, suppose I am there and I'm, say, talking to Akshu, and both of us, we are, we are talking and we pass something negative about Sonam. Just an example. right? So Sonam doesn't even know. Sonam won't even know that somebody has spoken bad about her. But the result of this is, now please pay a very close attention. The result of doing this, slowly it starts destroying, it starts killing your bhakti. Whose bhakti? Akshu's bhakti also and my bhakti also. I'm speaking bad and Akshu is listening to me. Both our bhakti gets destroyed just by talking bad about Sonam. Now, why does that happen? So, in this, let me make you understand one statement which is given by Lord Chaitanya. So, Lord Chaitanya says that all living entities are my children. They are actually my servants. I cannot tolerate any kind of violence, any kind of insult to any and to those people. They are very, very dear to me. So if somebody insults them, if somebody offends them, I will destroy their bhakti. But if somebody doesn't do that, if somebody is a good devotee, never criticizes, never offends anybody else, but simply lovingly chants my name, I promise that I will free them from cycle of birth and death. So these are the words of Lord Chaitanya himself. So why does it happen is, actually Krishna is very, very fond of his devotees. He loves his devotees very, very much. But not only you or only the other person. He loves all his devotees. They are very special. So if you do something which is negative, if you do something which is against that devotee, then Krishna does not tolerate it. Krishna will not tolerate it. And slowly what will happen? You will lose interest in your chanting. You will lose interest in spiritual life. You will start disliking bhakti. You will not even realize it. Slowly your bhakti will start getting destroyed just by doing negative things against a devotee. Okay, so this is a very, very serious offense, a very, very serious problem, which we have to be very, very cautious. So today I'm going to share two, three stories from scriptures where such an offense has happened between two devotees, and so that you can understand how serious it is to hurt somebody, or to offend somebody, or to make fun of somebody, how serious it is. Krishna does not tolerate this negative behavior. Okay, so let's start. So how many of you remember the story of Haridas Thakur? You can just simply raise your hand. How many of you remember the story of Haridas Thakur? Haridas Thakur, who used to chant three like stamps. Yes, Tejal is responding. To Haridas, one prostitute had come.
Mataji, so sorry, this person was not the Muslim person, no, who changed, who he used to eat
Yes,
meat,
yes, yes.
etc. The
No,
same
no, no.
person.
Haridas Thakur was actually a Lord Brahma in previous birth. When Krishna came, he was Lord Brahma. And in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leela, he became Haridas Thakur. Yes, but he was a Muslim actually. He was a Muslim who followed Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he used to chant 3 lakhs times. And if you remember the story, one prostitute came to him to spoil his chanting. to make him infamous, to bring bad name to him. Do people, anybody remember the story? And slowly that prostitute herself became a devotee. Okay, so now I will not go into the detail of that story, but most of you remember? You can just say yes or no. Yes. So I can see many of you remember. So now who sent that prostitute? So there was one Muslim ruler at that time who sent that prostitute, and his name was Ramchandra Khan. Okay. So Ramchandra Khan was actually like a local, I won't call him a king, but he was in the government. He was at the top position in the government. And he started getting very jealous of of Haridas Thakur. So he planned that I will send one prostitute to Haridas Thakur, and in this way he will become one bad name will come to him, and so in this way I can finish his spiritual life. So that was the plan of Ramchandra Khan. But on the contrary, opposite, what happened? Haridas Thakur converted a prostitute into a devotee. Yeah. And Haridas Thakur left that place because he gave that place to that prostitute, and he left that place. Like he was a sannyasi, he didn't live at one place for a long time. So he left that place, and that female, that prostitute became a devotee. Now we're not studying about Haridas Thakur. So let's see what happens to Ramchandra Khan. So many years passed, and Ramchandra Khan could not do much to Haridas Thakur. And one fine day, the government came, somebody more senior in the government came. They destroyed all his property. They looted his property, and he was attacked. He was a lot of big violent attack came on his family, and children and wife and all the family members suffered very badly. And in this way, his entire, what do you call it, his house and his money and wealth, emotionally, mentally, physically, he was destroyed. So this is one reaction which we see if we do a Vaishnava Aparadha. If we offend a devotee, Lord does not tolerate. So we get its result in the same life or sometimes the next life also. So have you understood the story? Now let's look at another story. Okay. And so this story is also from Chaitanya, the pastime, the Leela of Lord Chaitanya. First one is also from Lord Chaitanya because Haridas Thakur was present when Mahaprabhu was there. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's time only Haridas Thakur was there. Now let's discuss about another story. This is also from the time when Mahaprabhu was present. So these are two people. One name you already know. Anybody know which one name is familiar to all of you? There are two names. One name you all know. You all know one name? Can you read? Anybody who reads can tell me which name is familiar?
I think Shubhankar Prabhuji is saying the second name, Mataji,
Yes,
Gadadhar
Gadadhar.
Pandita.
So this is Gadadhar in the Panchatattva. We sign the Panchatattva mantra. We say Jai Shri Krishna, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advait Gadadhar, Gadadhar, Shiva Sadi Gaur Bhaktinda. Yeah, Gadadhar. Yes, yes, correct. Yes, Shubhang. Yes, so now most of you have understood. So now, when Gadadhar Pandit was there, he got to know that there is some saint whose name was Pundarik Vidyanidhi. So the first name, sorry, you can just spell Pundarik Vidyanidhi. Okay. So Gadadhar Pandit heard that this person, uh, he chants the laid name of the Lord and he's very famous. But one problem which Gadadhar had was that this person is very rich and he feels that he makes a lot of show off of his wealth and money. I mean, Pundarik was a very, very, like, how can you say it? So he belonged to a very rich family, and his lifestyle was also he will wear all flashy clothes and show off basically. So Gadadhar Pandit thought that, oh, this must be some kind of bogus person who's just Krishna, but then he's not serious. But slowly he realized that Pundarik was actually a very, very senior devotee. I mean, it's a long story, but then to cut it short in the class, he later on he realized that no, I was wrong, and Pundarik actually was a very great devotee. So Gadadhar actually just by thinking, imagine, he didn't even speak anything against Pundarik. Just by thinking of that how this person is just somebody bogus, he committed an offense. He did an insult to Pundarik. No, we're not talking about Krishna wife. What question is this, Krishna wife? Hemant is asking. Radharani. Yes, yes. Gadadhar is a manifestation of Radharani. Yes, correct. Yeah, yeah. Same person, same person. In this birth, in Krishna Leela, she was Radha, and in the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leela, she came as Gadadhar. That's right. So, coming back to the story, Gadadhar Pandit actually committed a big offense just by thinking that this person is some bogus, sadhu. So, out of his humility, out of his humbleness, then actually he went and apologized to Pundarik, and then he actually took Diksha and he actually accepted him as his spiritual master. He accepted Pundarik as his guru. So he wanted to become free from that, offense that he had committed, and he went and asked for forgiveness. So just to make you understand, just have a look at this picture. So on the sofa, Pundarik is sitting and standing, Gadadhar is standing. It is just to make you uh, You can just relate to the people. There's nothing much in the picture, but just you can just relate to the two people. Okay. So we see that here Gadadhar did not even speak a word, but yet he did an offense. Okay. In the first story, we saw that how Ramchandra Khan spoke a lot against Haridas Thakur and he suffered so much. But Gadadhar was, of course, was an extension of Radharani. But still, look at the Leela or look at the, how our mind works. We can offend somebody, right? So then later on, he regretted, he apologized, he accepted Pundarik as his spiritual master, as his guru, and he took Diksha from him. So next, and so another story. So how many of we also learned about the story of Ambarish and Durvasa Muni. Anybody remembers? Anybody? Okay, so we'll go through a quick remembrance of this. So Amrish Maharaj was a great devotee of Krishna, and once he was fasting Ekadashi, and he was a king actually. He was a king, but he was extremely pious. He was following all rules and regulation. He was chanting Krishna's name. I mean, he was a very, very great devotee actually. So once Durvasa Muni came, and Durvasa Muni is very, very famous for being very angry. He can curse anytime. And Durvasa Muni came, and that time was the time when Amrish was supposed to open his fast. So when we are not eating anything, we are not drinking anything on Ekadashi, we can open fast just by taking water. Yeah. If you had water, juice, then you break fast by putting a grain in your mouth, eating something. But Amrish Maharaj, would break the fast just by taking some water. So Durvasa Muni said that I will just go to the river, I will take bath, come back, and then we will break the fast. So Amrish Maharaj said, okay. And they are waiting, waiting, waiting. And the
Sorry,
parent time
Mataji,
is
who?
about
Sorry. Ambrish Maharaj is fasting or
Durvasa
Durvasa
Muni
Mun?
fasting. No, Amrish Maharaj is fasting. And
Okay.
but Durvasa Muni says that I will come back, go to the river, take a bath, come back. Then you can open your fast.
Okay, one sec, Mataji. Yeah,
So
Mataji, you
now
can continue.
the time was clicking, and the parent time had come. You all know parent time, right? The time in which we open our fast. Every Ekadashi next day, we all open our fast, right? So that time was about to get over, about to get finished. So Amrish Maharaj was very worried. What should I do? So he consulted his ministers and what to do. So they suggested you just put a drop of water on your in your mouth. That way you will not eat anything, but yet your at least you will open your fast by putting a drop in the mouth, drop of water in the mouth. And the moment Amrish Maharaj put a drop of water in a mouth, Durvasa Muni came back. And he was extremely furious. He was so angry that he actually called upon a female demon, a Rakshasi, and the name of the demon was Kritya. So I just put it in chat. So Durvasa Muni, what did he do? He became very angry and he called upon a female demon named Kritya to kill Amrish. And suddenly, before the demon before the demon could kill Amrish Maharaj, Lord Sudarshan Chakra appeared. And Sudarshan Chakra came and he gave his respect to Amrish. And then he first killed that demon. The Sudarshan came and killed the demon. And then it started following Durvasa. So Durvasa was running in front and the Sudarshan was following him. And it is said that, Durvasa started running in all the three worlds. He went to Brahma, he went to Shiva, he went to Vishnu, but nothing was saving him. Sudarshan was constantly chasing. Finally, when he comes to Lord Vishnu, he says, My Lord, the Sudarshan Chakra belongs to you. Can you please ask this chakra to stop chasing me? It's going to kill me. So Lord Vishnu said, I can't do anything. It is not in my control. My Sudarshan, I'm in the control of my devotee. So if you go back, say sorry to Amrish, then this Sudarshan will leave you. Otherwise, Sudarshan will kill you. Yeah. So what we learn here is that Lord is helpless. Lord cannot do anything if you offend his devotee. If you have hurt Lord's devotee, then Lord cannot do anything. Who can do then? Who can save you? You have to go and say sorry to the person you have hurt. That is the only solution of Vaishnava Aparadha. Even Krishna cannot save you if you have hurt a devotee. So we see that then Durvasa Muni comes back, he falls down at the feet of Amrish, he says sorry, and then Sudarshan goes back. So I'll just share this picture. So in one picture, we see that how Sudarshan is chasing Durvasa, and Sudarshan is chasing Durvasa. And in the second picture, we'll see that how Durvasa is fallen at the feet of Ambrish, and he is going back. And in one picture, you'll also see that how that demon is about to attack Ambrish. So just look carefully at all the pictures. Okay, did you all see? You all saw that how Durvasa was lying at the feet of, yeah, and how Sudarshan was chasing Durvasa Muni. And the last story of today is about Lord Shiva and Daksh. You know about the story of Daksh and Lord Shiva? Anybody knows? Father of Mother Parvati. Anybody knows that story? Yeah, so many people know this. Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah, some
yes,
people
yeah,
are
yeah,
saying.
correct, correct. Sanjay saying that how his head, instead of that a goat head came, and correct. So I'll just show this picture. We'll not discuss this story. We'll save some time. So those of you who don't know, Daksh was the son of Lord Brahma, and he was a very big personality. And his daughter was married to Lord Shiva, but he did not like Shiva. He thought he always goes to the cemetery, the crematorium. He's always surrounded by ghosts. So he called him to his one big yagya, and there he insulted him. He insulted Lord Shiva very badly, and then Lord Shiva cursed him, and then he got the head of a. So again, we see that how when we offend somebody, how serious are the consequences. Yeah. So Daksha offended Lord Shiva, and how serious were the consequences. So I'll show you the picture. Sorry, there was one more story. I think I'm getting very greedy in finishing all the stories because I think people are enjoying. So I didn't want to stop. I think because the topic is going to continue next week also, we can take questions next week also. One or two questions we can take, huh? So I'm getting very greedy in telling the story. So once there was a king, and the king's name was King Bharat. He's called Bharat Maharaj. So Bharat Maharaj again was a great devotee of the Lord, and but he renounced everything. He went to the forest. He became a sannyasi, and when he goes there, one she deer was giving birth to a baby deer, and when she gave birth, the mother deer died, and she left behind a small baby deer. So this Maharaj Bharat who was living like a saint, he caught hold of that deer and started taking care of the deer like his own child. And he became very attached to the deer. And when the time of his death came, he was so much in love with that deer that in his next birth, he took the body of a deer. So Maharaj Bharat, in his next birth, came back as with a deer body. Yeah. But he remembered everything. He remembered everything about his bhakti, about his devotion, about Krishna. He remembered everything. And when the time came, when that body got over, that life got over, when he, the deer body died, then next birth, he again took a human form. And now he came in the form of Jad Bharat. So, so Jad Bharat, Jad actually means somebody who's very dull-headed, who's very like a duffer or somebody who's very slow and doesn't have intelligence. But again, by Krishna's mercy, he was such a great devotee. He had all the memories. What does this person want? Samson will finish it. Some class is about to get over. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Sorry,
Yeah, yeah.
sorry.
Okay. So this person, when he got the third birth as Jad Bharat, he was like a duffer. He was very dull-headed. But again, he remembered everything. He was always absorbed in thought of the Lord. And one day, while he was passing from a jungle, robbers caught hold of him and they wanted to sacrifice him in front of Mother Kali, Goddess Kali. We know that how, people offer uh, animals to Mother Kali. And so these robbers took him and they were about to kill him in front of Mother Kali. And the moment they were about to kill him, Mother Kali actually came out from the idol and she killed all the robbers. And she said, how can you touch? How can you even touch such a great devotee of Lord Vishnu? Yeah. So we see that how Lord does not tolerate if we try to kill a devotee, we try to destroy a devotee, we try to hurt somebody, we try to pass some bad comment about somebody. Lord does not tolerate. Yeah. So in this picture, I'll share with you of Mother Kali. At the back of Mother Kali, you can see Jad Bharat on top. And below Mother Kali, you can see that she is killing all the robbers. So behind the head of Mother Kali, you will see this Jad Bharat person. And also, I will share the picture of Daksha and Lord Shiva. Okay. Everybody's seen? Did you see Jada Bharat behind Mother Kali? Yeah, yeah, great, great. So
Yeah,
that's
he
the end
was
of
the
our.
person with the white poita and everything, no,
Correct,
Mataji?
correct, correct, correct. Yeah. So I'll share these photos in the group after the class. You all can have a nice look at them. So the extract of all these stories is that it is a very, very serious offense to kill a devotee, like in the case we saw in Jad Bharat, or to humiliate, or means making fun, like how Daksh was making fun of Lord Shiva, or to be envious or to be jealous. You can feel jealous about another devotee, and you will get the you would have done Vaishnava Aparadha. So hatred, jealousy, killing somebody, insulting somebody, making fun of somebody, it all comes under Vaishnava Aparadha. Okay. So how do you become free from it? We learn in the next class. Of course, you would have observed by now that God, Krishna cannot do anything about it. You have to go and say sorry to the person you have offended, and if you don't do that, then your bhakti is finished. Like the topic of today was how to kill bhakti. So if you want to kill your bhakti life, then you do a Vaishnava Aparadha. You go insult somebody, talk bad about somebody, be jealous about somebody, spread rumors. Yes, another thing. Spread rumors about somebody. You gossip and you tell who, this happened. So which is not even true about that person. So if you go and spread rumors about somebody, that is also a big Vaishnava Aparadha, and you'll see that your bhakti slowly will get finished. Right? So with that, we come to the end of the class, and I have requested few devotees in this group only to perform some small drama. I haven't yet decided on the script, but I wanted them to watch this class so that they understand what we are going to do. So in the next class, probably we will ask the devotees to do some acting. If anybody wants to volunteer, I've already asked a couple of people, but if anybody wants to volunteer, you can send me a message. I will put you in a group, but I've not written the dialogue as yet. Very simple dialogue we'll do. We'll do some role play like drama, and one person will insult and the other person will become like a victim, and we'll do that drama in the next class. We'll also learn how to become, what all to do to become free from this offense of Vaishnava Aparadha. Yeah. So that we'll do in the next class, either Sunday or whenever Saurav is available. We'll see. I am yet to write the dialogues. So we can take quick questions, not many, because it's just 5 minutes are left. So if you have a really serious question, if you want to share anything, don't do it now. Wait for the next class. If you have a serious question, then you can do now. Within 5 minutes, we'll get over with that. We can take next week these questions because the topic remains same. Yeah, I'll just spotlight. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. So, Gadadhara Prabhu, Gadadhara Pandit,
Yes.
uh, only by thought.
Yes, only
Yeah,
by
it
thought.
happened, but then Gadadhar Pandit, how, Mataji? Because they are one of the Panchatattvas, no? But they
Yeah, yeah.
didn't have that kind of awareness already. They went
Mm.
through because it was only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu who had that kind of enlightenment. not
No.
the others.
See, a lot of things happen because they want to teach us something. All these leelas, they are, you're right. He was already a realized person. Gadadhar was already Radharani, and they didn't have to do all these things. But these leelas happen, these pastimes happen because they want to teach us some lesson. So that leela, had it not happened, how we would have learned that even by thinking about bad about somebody, we get an offense. Yeah. So it is to teach us basically. Thank you. Good question.
Yeah, thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Correct.
Hare Krishna. So, Mataji, Mataji, I missed some of the story about
About?
Haridas Thakura. I think Mataji family was a
Huh.
Muslim family who was Brahma in the past life and had come.
Right. Right.
The Muslim family. It was Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is it?
No, Haridas Thakur was Lord Brahma in Krishna Leela.
Type this
When,
name maybe, no?
yes.
What is the
So
spelling,
she
madam?
can actually also watch the recording of the class. I can also share the pastime that Haridas Thakur.
Durvasa, Ambarisha Maharaj, and
So I'll share all these recordings. I have.
why was Durvasa Muni such an angry Muni, Mataji?
So you get a lot of munis like that. They are like that. Yeah, they are Rishi Muni, but they have some, they're still not so exalted. They are in elevated positions, but they are not as humble as devotees. So that is why Ambrish Maharaj is is more worshipped than Durvasa Muni because of his humility, because of his humbleness. Nobody would like to become like Durvasa Muni. So, like that in scriptures, we find there were a lot of Rishi Munis who were like that, who would curse, who were angry. We will find a lot of such references. So that is why they are never at the level of devotees. The Lord is always very, very, he loves his devotees. I'll try to see if I have old recordings of these classes, Amrish Maharaj and all. I'll share it in the group. Hmm. Yeah, correct. No, we can't do, we have more two people, no? Next class, please remember, we will spot you next class, same topic. Huh? Ah, thank you. Thank you for understanding, Achu.
Hare Krishna. About Vaishnava Aparadha, Mataji, today the session was very nice. So, my students know some of the deaf kids, they were fighting, and they, at times they insult themselves, each other, and fight each other. And then we started that Hare Krishna chanting at class now, Mataji. And that was, I
Yeah,
think, the idea. And ever since we have been doing that, it's nice. We
very nice.
started that
Thank you.
we,
Thank you. Thank you for sharing, Nandini. Thank you. Hare Krishna. That's somebody new. Hare Krishna.
was part of USD Mataji. Now I have joined this group.
Okay.
Yeah, I had been working with USD for a very long time, almost 10, 12 years. But then I'm really happy. This is very nice that ISKCON is doing the awareness sessions. I'm really happy to be here. So I see the lesson today was very nice. And I was suggesting human and animals, no? And the difference in understanding, the difference in senses, basically, and the difference in their bodies.
Saurav, you can encourage him if there's any question.
He was asking Mataji if we have this kind of a body of a human body, but the head gets changed, no, from an animal you put it, then how does this kind of a person live? Because it's a different thing now, no?
Yeah, but that can all happen in the spiritual world. It cannot happen here in material world. All these things are possible at higher planets. We're talking about not human beings, we're talking about gods. Yeah. Thank you. Hare Krishna. We'll take questions more in the next session. Huh? Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam, Mataji. Devotees, Mataji. If both of us are devotee, so I'm from Gujarat, and if there's someone from some other place, Bombay or wherever, and if uh, just wanted to know, if we have differences in terms of our learnings in spirituality, if
Okay.
I've heard something or learned something from a session from some place or somewhere, and then we have just this intellectual kind of discussion that,
Yeah,
this is
that
what
is
is
not an
actually,
aparadha.
is
That
that
is
an
not an
aparadha?
aparadha. That is not an aparadha. So wherever you can lovingly discuss and you accept mutually, respectfully, you discuss, yes, your understanding is like this, my understanding is like this. Then that is not an aparadha. That is mutual learning. You'd say that I have in my association I've learned like this and that. So you grow together learning new things from each other. So that is not a Vaishnava. So don't worry. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, that's okay, Mataji, if it's not that. Hare Krishna.
Finished all questions. So we could manage, despite my greed for more stories, we could, thanks to Saurav, we were able to finish the questions. So I hope you all could understand all these today's session. It is very serious topic. So please, I will be posting the recording. Please watch the recording, forward the recording, and we'll continue this topic, maybe one or two more classes. Um, right, and then we'll resume our Bhakti Diksha back. So thank you so much for joining. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Sonia.